created and protected by the Stuxlans to house the young people of the mainland. The people were happy and prosperous until the Sigil plague started. The illness hit the mainland hard, infecting and killing its people from the inside out. They begged for help from their saviors, but no response was given to their pleads. Like every illness, the Sigil went from a deadly pandemic to a random outbreak once in a while. Safe from the suffering, the people of Exoprod were angry. They turned against their beloved gods and formed their own nations. The realm of Exfel, the Kaatush Kingdom, the Prince Empire, and the Kingdom of Akidor. The Stuxan king was angered by the betrayal of his subjects brought upon the land, and sent powerful soldiers to assassinate the rebelling subjects that called themselves rulers. Only his attempt didn't work. The four nations fought back against the king and proved that they could live without their so-called saviors. From the many battles and arguments, a war was proclaimed. For 200 years, all of Exoprod saw gore, blood, and death surrounding them. Though it was needed, none of the kingdoms stopped to rest.
Who are you and what are you doing in my kingdom? Don't you dare ignore me! Who are you?
They won't answer to you. They're Stuxan spy. It's rare to hear their voices on the mainland. Not unless they're in front of the court.
So what do you suggest we do?
Bring them to Exfil.
No way. She's a prisoner of my kingdom, not yours.
With all due respect, Lox, you may have enough power to hold a court, but you don't have enough to crack a Stuxan. Bring her to Exfil and stand on the left hand of the queen. Then whatever conspires, you can take her back to Kaatush. Shevkin?
Shevkin.
Welcome, Stuxanian, to the court of Exfil. I am Queen Lavina, and I wish for something of you.
You're way too young to be queen. Where's Queen Eliza?
That is not an appropriate question for you to ask, Stuxan.
Aster, please. Those words are not needed. Though she is right, it was quite disrespectful of you to ask such things.
What happened to her?
Lavina, you don't have
She
to...
died during battle. A battalion of Stuxanian soldiers and a couple of spies attacked the city of Arcadis on the border to the north. My mother, Queen Eliza, went to fight back. Exfil won the battle. Before Stuxanada retreated, they stabbed her through the heart. Now that I have shared information about my home, you will share yours.
What is your name, Stuxanian?
I'm Dara, House of Hackle.
What's a spy doing coming from the House of Hackle?
I didn't want to be boxed up in some court ruling over a territory. Becoming the spy was the best option.
What was your purpose in Kaatush?
I asked the same question. Whatever was done there isn't a concern of you here.
That is true, but he is not of Exfelian blood.
I am the crown prince of Kaatush. Therefore, whatever damage is done there is of my concern.
So, are you saying that the kingdom of Koyotish has an alliance with the realm of Exfel, and the prince of the faraway kingdom stands aside the queen of this realm as an equal? No agreements or accords to this?
Hardly.
So, two kingdoms stand together as equals with no fear of one another. Fascinating.
What are you getting at, Dara Hackle?
You could be an example to the rest of Exoprod. Though I may not be believed, I think that we can create a world where every nation is not haunted by blood, death, or war. Instead, it could be a place where it doesn't matter whether you live on the mainland or above it.
This is the dream of a child. What you think can be done is impossible.
Though it can be achieved.
What are you talking about, Your Majesty?
This war has to end eventually, and they have a plan on how to do it.
A Stuxan can't be trusted.
We're running out of time, Astrope. You may not tell me, but I can see that my people are suffering. They are sick and afraid. If someone offers it, no matter how crazy it is, we must try. I agree with what you dream of, Dara. What do you need from me?
the other rulers, and a friendly meal or event to speak of them.
I will send word to the Lady of Peren and King of Akatar and arrange a tea with them all. Until then, I will have someone prepare you quarters. One last thing. If you lied about anything within this room, or everything was a trick, I will have you hunted down, and the power of both the kingdoms standing in this room today is the last thing you will ever feel.
Are you sure this is not a mistake?
Hope is running out. When a spark comes, I will take it. I'm surprised they agreed to this so very quickly.
It's not every day someone offers a solution to war, Lavina.
Is it a good thing that they're interested?
It means they're desperate. They already have problems of their own, and war only makes it worse. Whatever you say today must be convincing. If they learn that I've sided with the Stuxen, my kingdom will turn into a never-ending nightmare. I hope this is good enough for your tastes.
It's perfect, thank you. Ah, Queen Lavina of Exville. What a beautiful setup you have here.
Very much agreed.
Though I must say I was quite intrigued at what you had to offer.
As was I. May I present to you Dara Hackle, a spy from the Stuxenian domain.
Stuxen? You brought a Stuxen into your home.
Astrop didn't stop you?
I knew this was going to be mad. Let me assure you, Lavina, this little stunt will not be forgotten.
Stop. Us continuing to fight will not help anything.
And what will? All the great kings, queens, and princes bowing down to you?
No. You see me as your enemy, and I understand. But what you all fail to see is the larger picture. Standing around this table are 5 people from different nations around Exopod, without violence in any of their minds and heart.
At a truce where we will not attack, but we will talk peacefully as friends.
Though it is only a day, isn't it a much better day in the last 200 years?
It's nice not to have to worry about bloodshed.
Imagine a day like this, not being an occasion, being an everyday occurrence.
A world that seems like a dream is a reality.
Though this all sounds incredible, we can't just form this world out of thin air. There are a lot of people who still want to fight for their countries and their victory.
There are no possibilities to this free world.
But there are. There are people who want to fight against war, and those who want refuge. We can create a safe place for them to plan or live out their lives in peace.
And where is this haven?
I land in Stuxienda that will be large enough to forge a civilization, and there's an easy way to move between the mainland and it.
My people are weakened. We have run out of money to keep fighting. I'm with you, Dara Hackle.
As am I. I made a promise that when I become queen, I'll do what's best for them. And if this is it.
Your offer is quite tempting, and I wish to see how it goes.
I don't have the final say in this issue, so I will pick the path my father would have. The kingdom of K2ish has suffered for far too long, and I am ready to bring joy back to its walls. We are all in agreement.
Indeed we are. I believe that a toast is in order. From this day forward, let it be known that the war is beginning to end. May it be known that the people of Exoprod have safety and security instead of fear and uncertainty. And may it be known that the 5 civilizations of Exoprod align together to form the Kokoro dynasty, the dynasty of revival and peace. To the future of Exoprod.
To the future of Exoprod!
Hello, citizens of Earth, and welcome to our show. I am Valendia Vortex. I hail from the planet Earthmood. My intel notes is a planet you have never heard of. And this is my co-host, Troq, who hails from the Toronto asteroid belt.
Not to be confused with your Earth aliens, the land of Canada.
Accept your airwaves each weeknight to broadcast this show and to seek out and explore the mysteries of Earth and interview your most fascinating representatives.
We're here to ask probing questions.
What did you just say?
I said, we're here to ask probing questions.
No, you cannot use that word, Troq.
Whatever do you mean, Valendia?
I hear that Earthlings are threatened by that word.
What word? Questions? Ask?
No, the other word, you fool!
I said 4 other words.
Indeed you did. Never mind, Troq, Earthlings. We come in peace. Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
We're broadcasting live? They heard everything.
Moving along, we're here to investigate and interview your most intriguing and intelligent life forms that Earth has to offer the universe. Do all that here on the talk show, Earth Talk Tonight.
Valentia, you just said 3 of the same words I did.
What? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Were, here, and to.
I told you not to use that word.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Once again, my Earthling friends, pay no attention to Troq. He means well but does not know your ways.
Whatever do you mean, Valendia? I am quite aware of the Earth nation Uruguay. I studied interplanetary geography, in Quasar Community College. Go black holes! Onwards and upwards!
No, Troq, I said your ways.
Oh, your ways? Why didn't you say so? I am quite aware of the planet Uruguay's. It's located in the Sombro galaxy. It's Earth's 7th planet. It's really similar to Earth's 7th planet in this galaxy. Uranus.
Watch your language or you will scare away our Earth viewers. Moving along, tonight as a tribute to you, our Earth viewers, we are going to interview some of your planet's most intriguing beings, monsters. We shall determine whose monster powers make them the most superior creature on Earth. Although the most superior Earth beings are still far inferior to us Gertmoodians.
Or are we Torontorians? Lousy Earthlings. We're a no-show for hockey at the last intergalactic games.
That's enough, Troq. Or it's a penalty box for you. Enough, Troq, or it's a penalty box for you. Now, let's begin the task of finding out some answers to the mysteries of these earthly monsters.
Lizardins and Gertmoodins, please welcome our first guest, the Heartless, the Dark, the Prince of Darkness, the Bloodsucker who also enjoys strawberry smuckers, Count Vladimir Dracula.
Hello, Valendia. Hello, Troq.
Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Dracula.
Please, call me Vlad. It's so good to be here with you, Valendia. It's nice to spend some time with creatures of such intelligence and sophistication. The villagers upon whom I feast do little to nourish my very voracious intellect.
Wait a minute. You feed your intellect? What does it eat? How does it eat?
It's a figure of speech, you spineless nincompoop.
Hey, watch it! I am not an invertebrate!
Vlad, I see here in my notes that you are often referred to as a real ladies' man. What does that mean?
Well, I do find the ladies irresistible, if you know what I mean. Delicious. And women do find my charm irresistible.
Liar.
What? Who's that?
I don't know who that was. Perhaps across the line?
Yes, I'm sure that's what it was. A cross line. Now, getting back to our interview, Vlad, why do they call you the Prince of Darkness?
Because I do my best work in the dark. Because I can't go out in the daylight. The sun, it kills vampires.
Terrible impediment that must be. Why, us Gerdnudians naturally absorb the light from many suns and stars and for nourishment, so we need hardly consume at all.
Oh, that must be nice. I have to skewer so many enemies just for a few measly pints of fresh blood.
Liar. There it is again! Who is that?
Let's talk about your special powers, Vlad. According to my notes, you can not enter another's living unit uninvited, but you can turn yourself into a bat.
Some good that would do. Earthlings are lousy cricket players, and pretty bad baseball players, too.
Not that kind of bat. Why am I not surprised that you did not study the background information I sent?
Yes, Valendia, I can transform into a bat so I can soar high through the night skies in search of my next victim.
Liar. He's a liar.
That sure did sound like my dear old mother, but it cannot be. She died of lightning. Yes, lightning.
Oh, Vladdy, why would you lie?
Well, I guess we can't keep it a secret much longer. Vlad, we've invited a special guest.
Earth viewers and universal evildoers, please welcome to our show the Mother of Darkness, the old hag who likes to nag. She's a whiz in the kitchen with an old rat or a dead cat. Dracula's mother, Old Bat.
Mother, no.
Vladdy, why? Why would you come on the television and make up so many stories?
Mother, what are you doing here?
Setting the record straight, apparently.
Are you saying Mrs. Dracula?
No, dear. Mr. Dracula has been dead for 5 centuries now. You can just call me by my first name, Old Bat.
Very well, Old Bat. Are you telling us that Vlad here is not who he says he is?
He certainly is not.
I knew he wasn't a ball player. I mean, look at that pale epidermis. Oh, and his puny appendages. I bet he couldn't even hit my Pentas's space splitter or my intergalactic beamer.
What about skewering victims and drinking their blood? Is that true, Old Bat?
I wish. Blood is a type of vegetarian vampire. He only eats organic blood from mice and cows, and that I pick up from the local Transylvanian farmers market. He can't even shop for himself since the market is only open during the day. I have to do all of the shopping and the food prep too.
Mother, I told you, slaughtering innocent humans is just too evil for me.
And he has so many allergies. Garlic, crosses, holy water, wooden stakes. Oh, and the sun? That's another lie. Vampires love the sun. How else do you think I keep this lovely golden tan?
What about turning into a bat? That's a bit evil, I suppose.
Some bat he's got. Nobody, swing batter.
Are you kidding me? Vlad is deathly afraid of heights, which is strange for someone who's undead. Anyway, he won't even go up to the high castle tower to spy evilly on the helpless villagers below.
Well, I guess he's not much of a ladies' man either.
I bet he always strikes out.
Valendia, he hasn't taken a bite of one pretty girl, not ever. He can't even get up the nerve to invite them over to the castle.
How can I have a relationship when you won't respect my privacy, Mother?
Relationship? You're supposed to drink their blood, Vladdy, not fall in love with them. No, I'm afraid the only woman for poor, pathetic Vladdy is me, his dear old mother. Unless
what, Mother?
Are you seeing anyone, Valendia? Perhaps you'd like to come visit Vladdy at the castle sometime?
Mom, you're embarrassing me.
I am not. Besides, somebody's got to find you a girlfriend. Now, don't worry, Valendia, dear. He won't drink your blood. He's so nervous he's never even kissed a girl. Except me.
Some superior monster he is.
Listen here, Troq. If you weren't so far away, I'd suck your blood good. I'd drink down every last drop.
Oh, looks like our orbit is taking us over Transylvania any minute now. Why don't you fly on up here and get me? Oh, that's right, you can't, because chickens don't fly.
Now, Troq, do not mock our pale, feeble guest.
Feeble? Via tu.
Young man, you watch yourself. You will not speak to these young people like that. Valendia, I am so sorry for his behavior. That is what happens when a person holds up in a castle for 1,000 years all alone. No social skills.
It's quite all right, old man. Thank you so much for coming on to our show.
Oh goodness, real look at the time. No wonder Vladdy is so crabby. He's a hangry boy. I must be getting to the farmer's market before they sell out at Crabby Vladdy's favorite cow blood.
I'm hungry now, Mother. May I have a juice box before dinner?
Now, Vladdy, you mustn't spoil your appetite.
Oh, Mom.
My, that was. How do you things put it? Sad.
Yes, truly pathetic, Valendia. If that isn't Earth's superior being, then this planet is doomed. Doomed, I say!
Well, that's a given. But we must move on to our next guest. Before we do, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Natural. Organic. Real. Clean as a crisp morning dew. Oregon Family Farms means quality.
The year was 1947 when my great-grandpappy Pap Organ uprooted his life in the big city and moved across the country to start a new life, right here in Morganton, Oregon. And the first thing Pap Organ did was start a farm. His first crop as an Oregonian, begonias. But from those humble beginnings, the Organ family has grown to become the largest provider of free-range organic food, not just in Morganton, Oregon, but beyond. Our cattle are grass-fed and completely hormone-free, which means you can be sure that any blood you drink or grains, livers, or other organs you need come directly from the most responsibly sourced livestock in the universe. So look to Oregon Family Farms for all your bloodletting and monster building needs. There's a reason they call us the Pride of Oregon.
Oregon Family Farms. We put the Oregon in organic.
Well, that was fascinating. Our next guest might not fulfill our quest for intelligent life on Earth, but he is sure to impress us with his physical brawn and organic strength.
Is it the Incredible Hulk?
No, Troq, this guest has green skin.
The Incredible Hulk literally has green skin.
No, Troq, this guest was created by a doctor.
The Incredible Hulk was made by a doctor.
It's not the Incredible Hulk, okay?
Okay, jeez. I don't like it when you're angry, Valendia.
Let's just bring out our next guest, shall we?
Land, lobsters, and space giraffes. Please welcome our next guest, the monster of consternation. The creature with some really strange features. I mean, really, what's up with those plugs on his neck? Let's give it up and make way too much noise for Frankenstein's monster.
Frank don't like loud noises.
Oh, our deepest apologies, Mr. Monster. We simply wanted to give you what we thought to be a warm Earth welcome.
Yeah.
Frank no like the warm. Heat make my flesh rot. And Frank no like to be called monster.
I mean, really, it's pretty derogatory, don't you think? Frank liked to be called Frank after a doctor who made him.
Easy there, Frank. We did not mean to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, we just want the answers to some of these burning questions.
Ah, burning fire.
No, there's no need to get heated.
Ah, fire hot.
Frank's so red hot, I'm gonna need to grab the marshmallows.
He really is fired up.
No, no fire. Frank no like fire.
Oh, no fire. Frank, there's no fire, but what Troq means to say is that we just want to ask you some questions.
You no plan to chase Frank with fire?
Do Earthlings do that? How terrible. But, no, we just want to pick your brain a little.
Ah, no take Frank's brain.
Whoa, cool it, Frank. There's no reason to lose your head.
Ah, Frank don't want to lose his head.
Well, this is getting us nowhere. Let's just move on, shall we? Frank, we have a big surprise for you.
Frank no like big surprises, or big spiders, or big surprise spider. Is surprise big surprise spider?
Space llamas and galactic goats. Please welcome Frank's creator and curator, the doctor with a very short client list, the doctor who's also an author, Mary Shelley.
Hello, Earth Talk tonight. What an honor to be with you.
You know Dr. Frank. Where my Dr. Frank?
Dr. Frank? Ha! Why, just like you, he's nothing more than a fictional character that I created.
What do you mean? You make me?
Yes, I made you. You were a disturbing vision mired in my own fears and morality. Or mortality, I can't remember for sure, but I know you came to me in a terrible dream, the manifestation of a fevered nightmare. The pale green skin, the bolts in the neck, the too small suit, the sloppy sutures, even the scar from where Dr. Frank inserted your tiny little pea brain.
No, you no make me. You too mean. Frank no like Miss Mary.
Quiet you.
What that?
Why, this is a book, Frank. Your book. And if you don't behave right this second, I will erase you. I'll rape you right off the page.
Me no exist?
Won't exist?
Bye-bye to this burly behemoth?
That's right. Gone for eternity. Or even better, maybe I'll turn you into a fairy princess.
Fairy princess would be kind of nice, actually.
Fine. Then I'll turn you into some forest creature in a fable. One of the bad ones, like a hubristic hare or a cowardly lion. Is that what you want? To be a cautionary tale with no other purpose than to teach a moral lesson?
Frank hates cautionary tales and moral lessons. Too contrived.
Excuse me for a moment, Mary, but isn't the story of Dr. Frankenstein and his monster also a cautionary tale that teaches a moral?
If I may, I believe Miss Shelley's book is absolutely a story of morality that presents an underlying question. Who is the real monster? Monster or Dr. Frankenstein?
My Troq, that was very good.
Yes. Well, I also studied intergalactic literature at Quasar Community College. Mother always told me literary studies were a waste of my time. Now, 10 years later, and I'm already through my first novel. That'll show her.
Okay.
Yes, Troq, that is the interpretation of most pundits. But they're wrong. It's not Dr. Frankenstein nor his monster who are the monsters. It's me. Ha ha ha. I'm the monster.
Sounds about right to me.
But Mary, how are you the monster?
Well, you may have heard that my husband drowned.
Yes, I see that here in my notes.
He kept leaving the toilet seat up, so I pushed him from a boat. It was I, Mary Shelley, who killed my poor Percy.
Mary, dear, I hardly think that makes you a monster.
Valendia is correct. What you Earthlings call murder, we intergalactarians call a simple cycle of life. In fact, we Torontorians eat our mates to nourish our eggs.
Wait, there's more. Have you heard of Hawaiian pizza?
Is that where they put tomato sauce, cheese, and pineapple on a baked disc of dough?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Are you saying there are Earthlings who put pineapple on a pizza and call it Hawaiian? Pineapple isn't native to the Earth island of Hawaii.
It's a travesty throughout the universe.
Yes, well, I invented Hawaiian pizza too. It also came to me in a fevered nightmare.
But you are from Europe, not Hawaii.
That is true.
So shouldn't it really be called Costa Rican pizza?
Perhaps.
No, it should not exist at all.
But we Earthriders can write anything into existence. We just write it down and it exists.
Wow, I call that superpower.
Frank don't like pineapple on pizza. Frank want pepperoni with cheesy breadsticks.
Uh-oh, Frank's really mad. I better get to rewriting. The last time Frank went on a rampage like this, he wound up destroying an entire village, and they held me liable for damages. Can you believe that?
I must say, there's nothing believable about science fiction written by Earthlings who have never even been out of their solar system. I bet they've never even heard of an amalgamated atomic reactor, especially the dual engine ones. Mary was, if not superior, she was so evil, I bet she also made Canadian bacon. Did you know it's not Canadian? Or bacon?
Yes, T-Rock, it seems the real monster here is bad science fiction. After all, who would make a creature out of used flesh which is so delicate and green? Don't they know that alloy metal cyborgs last forever? Why, my Robo-Jeeves is as good today as when he was assembled by Seasoned Robot more than 10,000 Earth years ago.
They sure do not assemble them like they used to. Do they, Do they, Valendia?
That is truly true, Troq. Speaking of oldies but goodies, as you Earthlings like to say, we shall bring on our next guest. But first, this!
Ma, pepperoni pizza again.
What?
Sorry, Ma. It's just...
I thought you liked pepperoni pizza.
I do, but it's just... I want something else. There has to be something else somewhere.
Are you tired of the same old frozen pizza? Then it's time to level up your family dinner. Bring your A game to family night with Mary Shelley's pineapple pizza. It may not be Hawaiian, but it's still exotic and chock full of pineapples from South America. That's right, South America. Mary Shelley's pineapple pizza is sure to be the hit of next week's family dinner.
Ma, pizza again.
Oh, this isn't just any pizza.
It's not?
No, it's Mary Shelley's pineapple pizza.
Oh, wow! Mary Shelley's pineapple pizza is the best!
Ask your doctor if you may experience common side effects such as nausea, heartburn, or diarrhea. In some cases, even serving or discussing pineapple pizza in group settings has shown to have fatal outcomes. Mary Shelley and her subtitles are not responsible for this advertising.
That sounds horrible.
Or delicious.
Oh, speak for yourself. Ugh.
Speaking of delicious, let's bring on our next guest. Take it away, Prawn.
Laser burns and jelly worms. Please welcome our next guest, the doggy who likes to stalk in the foggy, an old curl full of fangs and fur. He's the lycanthrope who feeds on human hope, sometimes called the Prince of Darkness, Wolfie!
Welcome to Earth Talk tonight. Well, someone seems excited to be here.
So much better than Frank, am I right? I mean, talk about dead weight.
Oh, it's not that.
No?
No.
But we're the most We're the #1 show in the galaxy. Who wouldn't be excited to be here?
Oh no, sorry, I am excited to be here.
Oh, you have me worried there. Of course you are.
But also, can't you see it?
See what?
Out there.
Out where? Oh no, is it the Aussies? Have they come for me? I knew Osmandius would track me down under one of these days.
No, the moon. It's a full moon.
Is that so?
He's right, Valendia. The Earth moon is full tonight.
And isn't it glorious? Oh, come on, howl with me.
We really don't have time for this.
I said howl with me. No, you gotta put your soul into it.
My soul?
Come on, like this. That's more like it. Now you, Valendia.
I'd rather not.
But it's an essential practice for connection with the Lunar Mother.
I'm agnostic.
Howl.
So. Fine. Ow!
Get into it. That's more like it. Come on.
Ow!
From the diaphragm.
Ow!
Yip, yip, yip.
Yes, that's it. Sing the song of our people.
No, bad dog. Now sit.
I am sitting.
Stay. No, stay. Good girl. Who's a good girl?
I believe I am a good girl.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. No.
Well, strange, Commander. Welcome to Earth Talk tonight.
No. No, bad dog. Now, are we all ready to listen? Good. Now, Wolfie, what have we talked about? No. I said, what have we talked about?
No more howling.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What have we talked about?
No more howling.
That's right. No more howling, and especially no growling. Now, who's a good boy?
I am.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are a good boy.
Wow, Troq, I believe we finally found Earth's superior being.
I wouldn't be so sure about that one, Valendia.
No. Sit.
A superior being indeed.
Thank you.
Tell us, what is that device in your hands?
Oh, this? Nothing much.
It appears to be a tiny handheld remote that, when pressed, makes a metallic clicking sound.
That's precisely what it is.
That's it?
What do you mean?
That is all you need to subdue others. No freeze ray, no mind meld.
Indeed, that is all. You see, it's a training device. The clicking sound creates a memory response. It may be a simple tool, but it's quite effective on those of minimal intellect.
How dare you?
No. No.
Fascinating. Tell me, where can I get one of these devices? I could really use something to help keep Troq in line.
Oh, that's simple. You can just pick one up at any pet supply.
Troq, what have you done?
What had to be done, Valendia?
Phew, I'm glad she's gone. I'm out of here too. Full moon, you know. I need to be with my family.
I must say, I am disappointed by your insubordination, and I demand you.
You better behave, Valendia, or you'll be spending the night in the crate.
Still can't believe how well that works. Let's just get to our final guest, shall we? Hello? Prawn? Prawn Dado. It's time for our next guest.
I'm sorry, Valendia, but the staffer has forgotten to write an intro for our next guest.
You're a professional, Prawn. Can't you just make something up?
Sure. Let's see. No, I'm gonna need a minute. Let's cut to...
Hi, I'm Dean Harry Stanton. Here at Quasar Community College, we know that even the loftiest goals, from owning your own small business to hostile galactic takeover, are only a college degree away. At QCC, you'll learn what it means to be a black hole. It's about teamwork, integrity, passion, creativity, and community. Education starts in the dorm rooms, where imported Venusian hypno-ferns burrow tentacles deep into your brain as you filling your head with precious learning-compatible nutrients. In the classroom, our fully integrated digital subliminal messaging system then shapes you into the ultimate thinking machine.
Warning, actual thinking machines may not be compatible with digital subliminal messaging systems. Please check your software compatibility at beablackhole.com.
QCC also offers mega tons of fun and rec at the Siren Moon Sports Complex. In addition to our Universal Championship Space Hockey team, Go Black Holes! QCC's Sport and Rec program also offers Spaceball, Blocker, Moon Cricket, Plasma Strand Weaving, Dancing with the Stars, Competitive Coding, Pong, and Chess. There's something for everyone.
Disclaimer, Quasar Community College cannot guarantee something for everyone.
QCC is the best education this side of the Milky Way. And though you really could take my word for it, you don't have to. Here's a testimony from a satisfied student.
Hello! I am a satisfied Quasar Community College student. Onwards and upwards! QCC's educational programming has fully prepared me for the highly competitive galactic workforce, and memories I have will last a lifetime. How's that?
Truly inspiring words. So shoot for the stars at Quasar Community College. Your formative years are fleeting, but being a black hole is forever.
Yeah! Go black holes! Onwards and upwards!
What does that even mean? Onwards and upwards. Everyone knows that black holes are stationary. And which direction is up in space? It's ludicrous.
Well, that may be so, but there's one thing we black holes do better than anyone else.
And what's that?
We suck.
Could not have said it better myself. Okay, Prawn, I assume the writers have finished by now, so please introduce our next guest.
Asteroid kittens and moon mittens, let's give it up for a woman with no discernible features, the Invisible Woman.
Welcome to Earth Talk tonight, Invisible Woman. Hello?
Thank you for having me, Valendia.
There seems to be a problem with the transmission. Are you there, Invisible Woman?
Yes, I'm here.
We can hear you, but we cannot see you.
No, I'm here. See?
Jumping Jupiter, are you a coffee mug?
Seriously, Valendia, where do you get these guests?
No, this is just my morning coffee. It's morning here on the coast. Nothing like a good cup of Joe to begin the day.
Joe. Should we call you Joe, Miss Coffee Mug?
No. Invisible Woman is just fine. Hello, Earth Talk tonight.
Something still seems to be wrong. Tell us, Joe, Invisible Woman, What's it like being a coffee mug?
Seems like a very strange superpower.
That's not my superpower.
Then what is your superpower?
Oh my, well, so many things. Where to even begin? Let's see. I am passionate about my work and I'm very enthusiastic about what I do. I am focused and follow through with any project I'm assigned to. I'm also very group oriented, so I am an excellent addition to any team. I'm a good listener.
No,
and...
no, not that.
I'm sorry, have I said something wrong?
Yes, I asked what your superpower was.
Okay. I love art and music and dancing. I love dancing.
Those are not superpowers.
Oh, but they are.
You guys are, Valencia, I'm gonna have to agree with Miss Woman here. I studied dance at Quasar Community College and...
You studied dance?
yes. Oh, yes, I did. With a focus on modern dance. Check out my Toronto slide. Or my Saskatchewan strut.
No. Sit down, everyone. Invisible Woman, you're supposed to tell us more about your superpower.
Sorry,
That's okay. I mean, it's also not okay because we're live on the airwaves right now. But go on.
Wait, Valencia.
We
I
do
just
not
thought of something.
time for your interruptions, Troq.
Just hear me out, Vortex.
Fine. What is it you have to say?
Her name is Invisible Woman, right?
So? What?
Hear me out here. Stay with me. I know it might be a bit of a stretch, but what if her superpower is the power of invisibility?
You're a genius. That explains everything. Tell us more about your invisibility.
Oh, that?
Yes, that.
Well, I don't consider it a superpower. I mean, it's not exactly easy being invisible.
So you are invisible, aren't you?
I mean, yes, I am invisible, but aren't we all in a way?
Not at all. Troq is not invisible. I'm not invisible. Am I invisible?
Valendia, oh Valendia. I believe Miss Woman here is a...
Sorry, you cut out.
Oh, sorry. I believe Miss Woman here is invoking a metaphor.
A metaphor.
Yes.
And what exactly is this metaphor? Is it for or against the galaxy?
Metaphors tend to be for the galaxy, Valendia. Calm down.
Very well. Tell me more about this meta, Invisible Woman. What else is this meta for or against?
I was just trying to point out that so many Earth women feel invisible a lot of the time. So it's not really a superpower, especially when you are actually invisible like me.
I'm not tracking with you. How can the power of invisibility not be a superpower? Can you not just go into a circular fried dough shop and pick whatever circular fried dough you like?
I can, yes.
You speak of the glorious Earth donut.
I can.
And could you tap on someone on the shoulder and startle them when they think no one's there, even though you really are there, but they cannot see you?
Of course, and I have done that a time or two. It's quite fun.
Such fun. And can you embarrass your enemies by putting a bladder filled with air under their buttocks just as they are sitting down?
Ooh! Earthlings call that one a whoopee cushion.
I suppose I could do that, yes.
You really are superior life form.
Oh, sorry. I wish it were that simple. I'm not sure how to describe it in a way you would understand. You see, it can be difficult when you're never fully recognized.
Oh, look, we have a viewer joining us now. Hello, welcome to Earth Talk tonight.
Oh, did it work? Am I on? Hello?
Oh my, who is this fool?
Thank you for joining the program, sir, but you've interrupted a live broadcast.
Oh, I'm on? Awesome. I thought I pushed the wrong button. Hey!
Hello, Earthman. Who are you and why are you here?
Oh, I am the Invisible Man.
Welcome to the show, Invisible Man.
And why are you here?
Oh, that, right. I was just watching the broadcast and I was wondering, who are you talking to?
Our current guest is the Invisible Woman.
But I'm looking at a floating coffee cup.
That's because she's invisible, duh. Who wouldn't have figured that out right away?
No, I'd rather not focus on.
Oh, she's invisible, really? Or is that really just a floating coffee cup?
Yes, she's invisible. Tell us, Invisible Man, do you have any superpowers?
Oh, sure. I'm invisible too.
No, you're not.
Sure I am. Look. See?
You're just holding a coffee mug and moving it around.
Yes, and it's... Sorry. Hey, Valendia. Ooh, look at me. I'm invisible, Valendia.
That's funny, Troq.
Yes.
Wait just a second. You two can see him?
Yes, and he's hilarious.
How can you see him? Why aren't you asking him what it's like to be a coffee mug?
Because he's right there on our screens doing this. Wait a minute, are you saying you cannot see him?
No. He's invisible, just like me. He's doing the same thing I did. See?
No, he's just doing this.
And so am I. Oh, this is fun, eh?
I love being invisible. Look at me. Whee!
Figures.
Woo!
You know, this is exactly what I was talking about.
Whee!
This was a total waste of time. Nobody will ever take me seriously. I'm done with this interview.
Is she gone? Seriously, I can't tell. Because I don't want to say anything about her unless if she's here.
There's no more to say, Troq, because we are currently out of time. Until next time, Earthlings, I'm Valendia Vortex.
And I'm Troq. Shout out to all my sorority brothers in the Delta Gamma Ray House. Go back holes!
And this has been Earth Talk Tonight. Always stay super. Play us out, Troq.
Earth Talk Tonight is brought to you by Oregon Family Farms, Mary Shelley's Hawaiian Pizza, Quasar Community College, Go Black Holes, and by Good Dog Training Clickers. Rule the entire galaxy with good dog training tools. I'm your announcer, Prawn Dardo. Until next time, wishing you a good Earth rotation from the sun and a happy daybreak free from impending doom and takeover by intergalactic forces with clickers. How about just good night?
Big day, weekend, etc.